Yeah, I got him. I got him. I'm bringing a piece of stuff. It should. One day, one of us.
You look good in uniform. Finally.
Something's gotta be beat. I had to grow my back, I was gonna wear.
I know.
How many?
That's what I heard.
I was saying, I
Oh,
don't.
really? Teaching at the academy?
So we're out of the academy now.
What is this for?
Teaching for meeting today.
You're not writing very fast.
That's outside.
Just saying.
All right, start. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Sorry. I'll do the order at 6:45. If everyone can pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I'm gonna do my best to get through the entire meeting, so. We'll do a roll call, so Laura Clifford, present. Joe
Present.
George Merrill,
Present.
Nancy Glover,
Present.
Rick McComb,
Present.
and any agenda adjustment?
You're adding the ceremonial presentation.
Item 17C.
Great, anything else? Ceremony and presentations, recognitions, chief?
Yes. Okay, excuse me. Come up, Spence, if you don't mind. Now, who's gonna swear in?
Oh,
Spence, I'm ready. Behind me, oh, okay. I'll stay right here. We introduced Spence the last selectmen's meeting and women's meeting. And one thing I forgot to mention, Spence has a degree in business management, is it? Something like that. And he's got a lot of years of experience. So we're happy that he wants to come and work for us, principally on the weekends. So that's not a bad thing either. So we'd like to swear him in and make him part of the team. And I've worked with Spence before, and I will tell you that he can ride my patrol cruiser anytime. Okay?
Colleen. So you guys can over here, so you face the camera, please.
my eyes roll, thank you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Start over. I
Spencer Teixeira,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution
I will support the Constitution.
and will obey the laws of the United States and the state of Maine,
I will obey the laws of the United States and the state of Maine.
that I will, in all respects,
That I will, in all respects,
observe the provisions of the charter and ordinances of the municipality of Sabatis,
observe the provisions of the charter and the ordinance of the municipality of Sabatis.
and I will faithfully discharge the duties as a Sabatis police officer.
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Scottish Police Officer.
Next one to sign.
Yeah. Everybody done? Awesome.
One more picture for the. Thank you.
And then, public areas of information, none. Staff, new hires, new resignations, none. Department head report. I was able to, Raquel had forwarded the items from the, fire department, the public works department, the transfer station, the code enforcement are all in the packet, so we'll attach them as well, so individuals can read through them. Normally, we would read through them, I'm not gonna make it, but we have, the attorneys coming, so we're trying to kind of consolidate a little bit tonight. The building committee can come off that.
Oh, yeah.
And then the police, I didn't know if you had any report, a quick report update on anything for this meeting. You don't need to, I'm not putting you on the spot.
I apologize, I left my hearing aid in my office, so
Okay.
you don't mind. What would you like?
A report.
Okay, well. Come over there, George.
No, it's fine.
Of course, everybody knows this winter by now, and we've been plagued with a lot of small snowstorms, and it creates havoc. So we've had a couple of substantial crashes, and fortunately, nobody's been hurt seriously, minor injuries. The other day, I backed up Officer Belkin at a crash right out here on Middle Road, and she did a heck of a job managing it. I came to help her, but I stood back a little bit and watched how she organized everything, and it went well. Heavy traffic, commuter traffic. So I was pleased with that, and I'm sorry I don't have the exact amount of crashes we've had this month or last month. There's a little fluke in the IMC computer data management program. So I hope that I'll have them for you next week, in 2 weeks.
Fire
And so I
department
apologize
responded
for
to nine.
that. What's that?
Fire department responded to 9.
Fire department responded to 9.
Really?
Yes,
Then we did too. So,
yeah.
but anyways, plus we're busy with the normal calls. And we do have some officers that are very sensitive to domestic violence. And one officer is starting to specialize in domestic abuse and child abuse and sexual assault. I plugged her into some of those schools. And she already has a knack for them. However, these schools are very important to develop her skills and sensitivity. She's already pretty sensitive to it. She came to me asking me to get more training in that area. And so I did, when I was in the major crime squad for the state police, I did a lot of those cases. And I know the training is paramount relative to people being successful in doing this, advocating for the victims, and also successful court prosecution. That's really all I have for you right now. I've got tons of paperwork, so if you don't mind, with your permissions, I'll go back up to my office and try to finish up a little bit. Is that all right?
Sounds great.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Next we have department heads treasurer's report. Motion.
So your agenda.
If we can quickly read that before I make the motion.
Should read it.
So taxes, delinquent taxes collected between December 9th, 2025 through January 15, 2026. Principal, $63,004.34. Interest and cost, $7,077.98. Total delinquent taxes collected, $70,082.42. I make a motion to accept the written and read.
So moved.
Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes. Next on it is, unfinished business is remote policy. I don't, there's copies of the town of Savannah's remote participation policy that was adopted on February 28th, maybe of 2024.
Mhm.
And so Raquel scanned that as well. I attached a couple other areas that have remote participation policies, just for if anyone wants to have any further conversation on it. I initially had just asked for it to be on the agenda because I wasn't aware there was one. But Raquel was also going to have it uploaded to the website, so I don't think we need to do anything with that at this point. Does anyone have any?
I haven't had a chance to read it,
That's okay.
so I don't know. I think we need to do something with it or not.
I think if anything, if anyone wants further discussion on it, we can just re-request it to be added to the agenda in the future. And then if there need to be any changes, I think we need to have a public meeting, a public hearing.
Is that a policy or an ordinance? A policy, isn't it?
It says in the
The policy.
policy, it says after public notice and hearing, blah, blah, blah.
You have to do it at a meeting, but there's no public vote, like an
Okay.
ordinance, yeah. That's the board's discretion.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Well, I just think that, go ahead.
Nancy?
Well, I just noticed that at the very bottom, there's a time and a date that's crossed out. Is that the original version of the policy? We just didn't print it, or is that a
Probably.
suggestion by someone that we should make a change?
That was someone's, they wanted everything in by then, so we could speak. And so the town manager could have everything on and we could say yes or no to it. So that was something, Rick, you can probably help piggyback on that. That was a
It just,
old board member that, and George, you were here when that 4 PM thing came in play.
Yeah, that's because of everything. It's no different than anything requested for the select board. We do
Yeah.
the same thing.
but shouldn't the
That'd be
policy
simple.
change
Right, but I wasn't here.
rather than just scribbling it out?
Believe it or not, you can do that. It's neater your way.
I know
But
what you're
that you
saying,
can do
but
that.
yeah, I don't know why that wasn't fixed. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Because it should have been, it should show amended in there.
Exactly.
Right, yes.
What is the motion right now?
No.
Can I make a motion that we at least update this policy with these
Amended change.
amended changes?
Yeah, because I can't tell if it's 4 PM
4
and
p.m.
Thursday or 5
Thursday.
AM. Well, I know, but it's pretty scribbled.
4 p.m. Thursday.
I make a motion.
Well, I think my suggestion would be maybe to review the whole thing, because if there's any other changes you made to it, instead of taking more time. So like I said, yeah. So table it till the next meeting.
And, yeah, and I guess I would just like to look at how it's gonna operate. We talked to Laura before about screens, how people log on, how people are gonna be seen. So whether or not we use the projector off the computer that's currently here, or get a different computer to project so that people can see the people on the other end, vice versa. If it's gonna be Zoom-like, we should make it Zoom-like.
So table till February 13th. That she can review it and
Yeah, I think we can either table it till February 3rd, or we can, table it until somebody requests it to be on the agenda again.
I'm requesting it on the agenda on February 3rd.
Gotcha.
Alright. New business, did you have anything else? Thank you. New business is the municipal resolution Grow Smart Name, so there is a, information in the packet. I have a motion?
So Gross Smart Made is the people that came and spoke and we did the workshop with for the grant money. So this is just the next step in getting us prepared to move forward.
Are we signing up for anything that's hidden?
No,
It's just strictly this?
I've worked with them before.
Okay.
It's strictly this. There's no strings.
I'm working my get my fingers are burning.
So I guess I'd like to read it before I make a motion to accept it, if that's all right.
You want to read it out loud?
Make sure I have the right one here.
You do. It's 2 pages. Yeah, both of
Right,
them.
but the required statements, we don't need, or do we need those?
No, you can do the whereas.
Right. Whereas the town of Sabatis experiences intense rainstorms, flooding, wildfires, and other extreme weather emergencies and seeks to better prepare for future conditions. Whereas planning for community and infrastructure resilience will protect people, preserve businesses and local economy, and reduce the impact and cost of natural disasters. Whereas investing in energy efficiency and weatherization improvements is proven to lower municipal electrical expenses and make buildings more comfortable for staff and visitors. Whereas shifting seasonal temperatures and precipitation patterns threatens local natural ecosystems and economic activities such as seasonal recreation, including winter sports and other outdoor activities. The public health due to increased incidence of heat-related illness and tick-borne illness such as Lyme disease. Whereas the town of Sabatis is prepared to demonstrate leadership in reducing energy use and greenhouse gas emissions and increasing the resilience of people, infrastructure, and businesses. Whereas the Community Resilience Partnership provides grants to municipalities and tribal governments for activities that lower energy expenses, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and increase community resilience in alignment with the state's climate action plan and goals. I make a motion that we adopt the resolution. That is it. Anyway.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Thank you, George. All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes. New business B, appoint Angela Mitchell to the budget committee 1-year term.
I make a motion that we appoint Angela Mitchell to the budget committee for a 1-year term.
Second.
A motion by Nancy, second by Rick. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Passes. New business tax, we're moving that one, sorry. Approval of select board meeting minutes from 1/6. You have a copy in your packet as well.
I make a motion we accept the minutes of January 6th, 2026 as written.
Is that it?
So George made a motion, Nancy seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor?
In the last meeting, we typed in yours.
I wasn't here.
I need those.
I'll go get them.
Michigan,
The minutes. I didn't have them for you guys to sign.
look out, sorry, can you keep those, the notes if you made a motion? I made a motion to accept the minutes.
Okay.
It's
Second.
recorded too.
And who seconded?
I abstained, it wasn't here.
Okay.
Accountants and town manager.
Okay, I have some notes. So last time I reported that we were accepting credit cards for taxes. We've now got it set up so that e-checks and ACHs will be able to do that as well for taxes. Water and sewer, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but we can at least get the tax payments that way. And it's beneficial for the people to be able to do the e-checks and the ACHs. That's a lot cheaper than the percentage they pay on the credit card. So that was a really great thing.
Do you know the percentages?
It's like $2.50 for the ACH and the e-check. The percentages, it's quite a bit when you use a credit card. Usually right around that, yeah.
We're going to need to see maybe in a few months how many residents are using that service.
Well, I'm interested to see, yes, because the foot traffic for the first half of the year taxes was crazy in that office. I'm hoping this is gonna cut some of that out, where we're offering the cheaper for the ACH. That's beneficial for people not to come in, so. I'm hopeful. It'd be really nice if we could get water and sewer the same way, but we're working on it. I sent you guys the information on the mill site that Donna gave us, because there seems to be so much questions about who owns what, and so I sent you everything we have. If there continues to be questions, I think we're gonna have to look at a title attorney, because other than that, Donna's given us all the information she has. So for any more clarity other than that, I think we're gonna have to go with an attorney that specializes in that. The website, I have no updates about that right now. We're in a holding pattern where they're switching platforms. I don't know the platform that we're switching to, so we're kind of in limbo. The Georgia flag was ordered. Yes, did you get it yet? Oh, you already got it, okay. Budget meetings start next week, and the fire truck is back in service. Yeah.
Comments from the floor, George?
Again, I just want to echo what Cal just said. Budget meetings start next Thursday, 6 o'clock. So people can show up, tune in. It's on the website. I would say it's on the website. Yeah. Streaming live, it's on the website, available so people can watch. Every Thursday, can I say that?
It will be every Thursday from now until God knows when.
And just inquiring where we are with the road bond,
What do you mean where we're at? That's all done.
done process.
Yep, that's been for a little while. Yep.
You sure? No?
I guess I would like to know where we have the update on my situation. Do you have an update on that? Do you have an update on that?
From what I understood, everything was sent in and,
Just with it, I mean,
Thank you.
Sorry, you know,
I would like us as a board to have some conversation about the fire department grant. So I feel like we've gotten direction, but I don't think we've done anything
Oh, we
since
can't,
then.
because I'm held up with HUD. That's what I'm waiting for my HUD password and everything for
But couldn't we start to talk about
process.
pulling together lists of things that we might want to do and where, what are our options?
I believe there's a building committee for that.
when you're there with this thing.
I think there is though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know who's on it?
It's
Adam Thacker was on it. So
I don't
there
think he's gonna make it.
was a committee, because Adam was heading it
There
up.
was a committee for JP Crown. The JP on that?
I think,
Yeah,
we
not
can
in
look
the-
back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, not-
Because I'm pretty sure there's a building
There
committee
is a
already in
building.
place.
Well, I mean, it's technically not a building now. We're not building a building.
Right.
So I don't know if that is valid.
A grant committee.
I would like us
Change, yeah,
to kind of
sure.
get on the ball.
But that committee actually did explore all the work that needed to be done down at that station, so they
We should
have
some
that information. and
Yeah.
There should be a plan of what they want to do with it, $2 million.
so maybe next meeting, have the fire.
They had planned on being here tonight, but they're at a fire in Litchfield.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Anything? Right?
I'd just like to thank Public Works for the storm work that they've done with the past couple storms. And are we out of sand? No, I just
50%.
wanted to be sure, because there's a lot on the road, so they did a great job.
I thought you were serious. It's like, what do you mean we're out of sand?
Yeah,
So I was part of the building committee for the primary school, and worked with a wonderful group of residents and community members. And one of the things that came out of that for me was that a lot of people in that community really are missing a sense of community. And so I brought tonight, and we'll continue to bring, so that I spent my selectmen dollars on some snacks, some help yourself, cut your own cheese, and some games and some books to share if people want to swap or take books. My kids are very excited to get rid of them, as well as not have those games in the house because Jenga is not something they like. And so I'll continue to do that prior to all of the selection meetings for half an hour. So if any community members would like to come in. I also talked with Raquel and some board members about opportunity to use this space a little more as a community space to do readings, to do different events, to rent out for birthday parties, bridal showers, different things like that. And I think there's some opportunity anyway for our citizens to have a space to connect and meet people. So, not to add more to the people up front on the calendar and requests and things either, but hopefully that's something we can work on the next few months even. I also wanted to just update that as well, the budget meeting and the public is welcome to attend them. They're super fun.
Then you've been lying to me.
You know, I think it's all of our tax dollars that make an impact in our community. And I think a lot of people should be part of that conversation. I spoke with it's starting to go. I spoke with the library in Auburn, and there's a $65 non-resident fee. If people from Sonata are welcome to go. I think her name was Donna, super nice. Maybe we kind of talked a little bit about the deal that Minot has. And that was great. There is just a couple of thank yous and reminders. There's a radar, the Snowmobile Club is doing an event in a few weeks, so make sure to kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. I think they've done a good job on Facebook at kind of all the things. I had a veteran reach out to me for some tax relief on property taxes, so I kind of suggested to kind of connect with the town office on that, but I saw there was a bunch of things on the main state site for different things. And so hopefully maybe the Legion, I don't see anyone from Legion, but hopefully maybe the Legion can offer some classes or support around this as well for veterans in our community.
Do you think there's not enough information out there for people? Because there's veterans exemptions, we've got homestead exemptions.
I think some people are challenged with technology a little bit. And I know this individual specifically is very challenged. And it's easier to kind of catch you in the hallway or when you see her at the store.
I'm just wondering if we should have some informational kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Spring is coming, believe it or not. And if you are feeling like you need something else to do, I know that our Savannah's Recreation Club and things do cleanup events at the fields. There's cemeteries as well. So, you know, just reaching out and town office can connect you with people that are busy and doing and all of the things. And then I just wanted to thank the police. Cohen showed up the other day to a basketball game and drove around with the kids. So it was pretty funny and cool. Love that guy. So comments on the floor. John.
I have several. I looked up on our website, the alleged owner of the mill property, and it was some green factory or something, but it was a Winslow address. I looked up the address in Winslow, and it is a vacant warehouse that has a for sale sign out in front of it. So I don't know if that owner is active or not. Rick mentioned the gravel. I'm gonna say gravel, not sand, that they're putting on the roads because my snow blower took a whole pile of gravel through it when I got out by the road the other day. And today, when I was running on Melissa Drive, there was a rock the size of a good-sized potato on the road that I'm pretty sure came out of one of the trucks. I don't know what they've got left for sand, but it looks like it's getting down to the gravel. The Charter Review Committee is meeting Thursday, 2 nights from tonight, right here at 6 p.m. So it looks like we'll have to change our dates following this week. It's because we won't be able to meet on Thursdays, I guess. Green Street, I checked with the Maine DOT, there is no scheduled work for this year or next year for Green Street, no culverts, no catch basins, nothing. There's nothing planned for Green Street. And this has been 4 years that they supposedly were gonna do the catch basin on Green Street and Lorraine Pond Road, and it's still not in the plans, so I don't know what the holdup is, but we keep saying we can't do anything on Green Street because of the work they're gonna do. The High Street Park and Ride is town property. I asked last week because the fire department went over and cleaned it up, and it has Maine DOT signs there. Maine DOT told me that they maintain it, but it's not their property. It is town property. So my question is the town insured for anything that happens up on that park and ride?
When you say maintain, so they plow it or we plow it? What do you mean they maintain?
I got the email back from the person from Maine DOT saying they maintain it. I don't know who plows it. I'm guessing it's the Department of Transportation, the way that was answered. But my question is, does the town have insurance? What happens if there's an accident in that parking lot?
So that would have to be, I'd have to call MMA to see if our blanket policy, if it's listed. So that would be dependent on what properties were listed. I would like to say yes, but I just gotta make a phone call first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
wondered.
Anything else, John?
That's it. That was quick, huh?
Great.
Corey Golub. So City of Auburn Public Works Department, they have a program where they hire high school students through the summer to work. Do you know if the town of Sabatis has a similar program?
We do not.
And second thing, the Facebook page for town of Sabatis, I don't know if it's a change in Facebook, but when you click on the agenda, it automatically sends you to send a message. So it's kind of annoying. I just want to look at the agenda because I actually haven't received it via email since November 17th.
Yeah.
It's the last time I received it. I do prefer receiving them through the e-alerts.
Yeah.
But I noticed, so I've been going to Facebook to click on the agenda. And every time you do it, it says send a message and it says, hi, it's town of Sabatis. I don't know. It's very bizarre. So I don't know if there's a way to change that or if that's just a new Facebook update, which is usually a downgrade. Anyway, those were my comments.
I got it on Facebook. I don't know.
Huh.
I was able to get it.
That's strange.
Well, okay, yeah. Anybody else this side, going this way? Kelly?
Okay, so I wanted to make sure that you guys got the email stating that LWCF grant meeting or onsite is going to be scheduled for February 6th instead of the January date. My question to you guys would be is if, when they come out, is there interest from the town to secure and protect the land, not building, but the land, kind of as Matthew had explained. So that's asked. If you need to know what that means, would you be able to provide an update? So because that would be important to know before February 6th is if the town would want to protect the land and for outdoor recreation purposes. And then I met with Siemens today to talk about possibilities of the repairs in the Sabatis Primary School building and how it's a possibility to create jobs and training possibilities. Very, very excited. Avia is the energy specialist and feels very confident that the estimates that were drawn up in 2022 that were provided by the town, which is on their RSU4 website, are rather inflated. So they're reviewing the numbers and connecting with RSU4 to see what improvements were done, if any, and from that last evaluation. So it's really good. Good conversations are happening. So we can figure out some real numbers to know exactly what we would need to do to have a change of use form. So we will have a follow-up meeting. I can keep you guys posted if you'd be interested as the development kind of builds out. The last is that I guess my ask from the select board would be, are there specifications that you would prefer to see from a qualified nonprofit, whether it be a tenant and a lease or a purchase? Because that was the ask of the community. The committee was that. So is there or are there specifications that you would want to see from a qualified nonprofit? I would love an answer now, but you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would be helpful, because we don't have a lot of direction, from you guys, because I hope that we're gonna be on the, this agenda for the 3rd, so that we can present that to you, but, it would be super helpful to know a little bit more.
What time's the meeting on the 6th?
The 10 a.m.
Sorry.
I'm like, hold on, lots of dates. Yeah, February 6th, 10 a.m.
And do you mind just sending an email maybe to the board and then they can respond that way too?
Oh, I can
Great.
definitely do that.
I apologize for missing the meeting. I jumped on, but I was late.
That's okay. Thank you. It was good. It was really good. So, yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Cool, thank you. This way?
So for the school, is on the website, is there any stats on the building, the lot size, et cetera, et cetera?
I'm sure you could connect with Kelly and I'm sure there's some information. I don't think there's anything on our website specifically,
I mean,
but
just how many rooms,
Yeah.
et cetera, because we still don't know as far as selling it outright and what's that scenario. Then the other question I have on something like that is, we've experienced this with Martin's Point. Supposedly, I heard at one point in time, there's a grant for the dock or the boat ramp. So that made it a state of Maine public access. So a couple of years ago, there was a bunch of people coming from Lewiston, and the Smatus residents couldn't use boat area and the beach area. And I guess there's a Martin's Point Commission, you know, so on a grant with the school, is that going to allow a whole bunch of people from Lewiston to come use all those things, or are you going to be able to deny certain towns?
later,
So I could
Sorry,
provide more
later.
information on that,
but later, yeah.
but later.
So we don't have an answer for you on that, from a board perspective,
Mhm.
but I would suggest kind of networking a little bit with Kelly, and then you can always reach out to the town manager later too, okay?
Can you go on to the assessor's website, you can see how much land is there.
Square footage, room, yeah.
Cool.
That's right.
Okay, if I speak, I'm not a resident.
So keep it short.
So, we are back in session. Today was my first day back because I have an infection in my knee. And the doctor just gave me the okay to go back to, as he called it, the swamp. So, but I did have a seniors group ask me about the school today. And I can't think of the name of it, got too many drugs going through my body right now. But I will, she gave
So
me.
should you be talking?
Right. Yeah.
Recreational.
No, these are prescription. So, I got her card, I'm gonna give it to her next Tuesday morning, hopefully I'll see her next Tuesday. So, there is interest out there to rent space, they don't wanna buy the building, but they would like to, rent space at the school. There's a lot of funny business going on up there. We just passed a bill, we've gone from one committee to another committee with no language whatsoever, and it's just titled. And as per their ruling last January, all bills have to have wording in the bill before they can do anything with it. And lo and behold, this bill just still has a title and nothing in it, but they voted today to transfer it from one committee to another. You know, they're in power, they can do whatever they want. And our appropriations committee asked the Democrat Appropriations Committee, hey, you guys working on the supplemental budget? They said, yes, we are, but we'd like to help you work on it. Why don't you write down what you guys think you'd like, and we'll look at it and see if we agree with any of it, and we may put it in, or we may not. Thank you for your participation. And other than that, it's crazy up there. I'm running for re-election, so if you're a rich Republican and would like to sign my papers, give me a call or come see me or whatever, I'll come see you. I'm looking for $5 donations to, I'm running clean election again this year. Rumor has it there's going to be a Democrat from Savannah, a Democrat from Green running, a primary together to see who's gonna run against me in November. And rumor has it also, but can't get an answer one way or another from Scott Dryden. I guess he's gonna run again. But like I said, I've on Facebook, I've sent him a message asking him if he's gonna run or not. And he hasn't returned my request, so I don't know if he is or not. And I've stopped by and find him a couple times. I'm there, so. But I'm running. That's all that matters to me. And I'd like anyone that wishes to donate $5, give me a call. I'll come see you. That's it.
Great, thank you.
One last thing, the Mass Historical Society is meeting tomorrow at the Legion from 11 until 2, if anybody wants to stop in and catch up on business of the Historical Society.
Great, thank you. Moving on to important dates, there's several listed, January 27th planning board and January 29th budget meeting. I'm not gonna do February, they're listed on there, that's on the calendar. Executive session, we have a motion.
Nancy's working.
I'm looking for, thank you. I make a motion to go into executive session, due to personnel matters.
No.
Thank you, consultation with legal counsel, MRSA 4056E.
I'll second that.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Great, at this time, we'll be entering executive session, thank you.
So I'm on.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. So see, there's the agenda. Tap on it. Isn't that weird? I don't know why it's doing that.
Come on, you're the computer guy.
And it's like, okay, I just want to see the agenda. I just wanted to show you, that's what it does.
So you've been nice fishing up here. Catch anything?
Yeah, take roll. It's been fun.